Hey guys, welcome back to another custom zombies map here in Black Ops 3. This one's pretty new, and this is this map maker, Nis. It's their first ever map in custom zombies, and I have to say it turned out pretty good. This is a basic small to medium survival map. It has a little small wonder weapon Easter egg quest, a shootable free perk Easter egg, I guess, which I didn't even find, actually. I didn't even know. Not gonna lie, I didn't read the page really. I just kind of hopped into the map and checked it out. I did run the Ultimate Experience mod, and it seems that this mod is running the Halloween event going on. So the UEM mod here has challenges in place whenever you press tab to check your kind of scoreboard area. There's a list of challenges, and you can complete them to earn rewards such as a bunch of XP rank ups and even a new camo, which is pretty sick actually. So it's cool to see Sphinx adding a bunch of cool event stuff, especially for Halloween. I think that's really cool for the Ultimate Experience mod. So it seems that with this mod, it also adds sort of a trick-or-treat thing. So whenever you kill zombies that have pumpkins on their heads, which spawn randomly, it can drop a little mini pumpkin and you can interact with it to get a trick or a treat. Very similar to Cold War's Halloween event, which is pretty cool. The treats are usually free XP or extra points, and tricks are usually you get nothing or it drops a bunch of grenades, stuff like that. But this map is called Hafen Des Grauens. I don't speak German, so I'm sorry if I butchered the pronunciation, but that translates to Harbor of Horror. And I basically started opening up the map, looking around in different areas for parts, because it turns out you can find parts to build the shield, parts to build the acid gat, and parts to build the power switch. So I was just kind of going around picking up parts as I saw them. I bought the first kind of SMG on the wall I could find, which turned out to be the Tech 9. And it's the Cold War Tech 9, and I'm sad to say it's semi-auto, but at least it does some decent damage. The map basically turned out to be a circle, which circled all the way around, and I did make my way to the box and spun it, and got myself the M13 from Modern Warfare. So I decided to keep that gun pretty much, and I went back to the spawn area to open up the other direction, so I wouldn't have to open up kind of the back side of the map to connect the full circle. And I could kind of have one area I could hold out in. So I opened up the other side, I found the parts that I needed, and ran back to the power area where I could build the power switch and get power finally turned on. So then I went and picked up Jug as soon as possible, and I had noticed these kind of symbols, apothecary symbols, on different walls around the map that were glowing. And now that power was on, when I got a kill next to one of them, a sort of Halloween Hellhound popped out of the wall and began eating the zombie souls. So I had to fill up these dog heads at 3 different locations on the map, and it, took 5 or 6 souls, give or take, from the zombies. And once I filled up all 3 of them, I found this hidden room that actually opened up that also had the symbol on it that was now open up, and inside you could pick up the Blundergat for absolutely free right off the table, which is really nice. So I then went and threw it into the acid gat machine, which I had built, and I also built the shield, of course, and got myself set up with that. I progressed through the rounds and packed a bunch of my M13, and I should also mention that there's this Magma Margwa mini-boss who spawns in occasionally every few rounds, and with the map being relatively tight in close quarters, it could be pretty hectic with this mini-boss, so I was always looking for ways to get around the zombies or distract the zombies while I took care of the Margwa, each head at a time, basically. So the acid gat actually helped out with that because it would distract the zombies while I could switch to my main gun and finish off the Margwa. So I stopped there on basically looking for side quests on the map, which, like I said, I didn't even know that there was a shootable free perk Easter egg, but I then started working on my UEM Halloween challenges, which were things like upgrade your gun to the max, spin the random box, collect all the perks, stuff like that. So I then started focusing on collecting all 13 perks. So I basically held out in this double tap area of the map, just using my acid gat and my M13, and I kept upgrading them, of course, and it would go around the map, buy all the perks, and then I was using the UEM kind of a drop to be able to purchase stuff from a custom Wonder Fizz. It was still pretty crazy and scary at times because it was often unpredictable and could be quite challenging, getting quite intense. But once I finally got PhD from the Wonder Fizz, I was able to spray the acid gats like no other, and the game became pretty chill after that, until of course things heated up a little anytime a Magma Margwa would spawn in. But once I got all my perks, I then initiated the exfil on the UEM drop, and I said I had to survive to around 25 to be able to go to the next exfil point. So I got to around 25, activated the exfil, and I had to kill about 80 zombies as fast as I could. So it was a really cool final stand on the dock area, just me spraying with the M13 and a bunch of acid gas shots. Because obviously that attracts the zombies, and it's a very useful weapon, I can't lie. And it was nice to use the classic acid gat again for once, instead of it being the magma gat. But once I killed all 80 of the zombies, I could then activate the Moab and nuke the map to officially escape and get extra XP for the UEM mod. But yeah guys, this map was Hafen Des Grauens. It was a pretty challenging, cool survival map. I could definitely recommend checking it out. I'll put it in the description down below for anyone interested in checking it out, as well as I will link the Ultimate Experience mod for those who haven't seen it or want to check it out for themselves. But with all that said, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.